This is based on a true story, isn't it, Mom?
You said it's true.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, then you decide is the name of it. The house was small, so small that the air was the same room to room. We didn't have much cash for frills, but knew how to work. So when summer came, the garden was huge, and Mom spent steaming summer days pulling jars that glistened with promise out of cauldrons her grandmother had used. Weeds were intruders, and we expedited their demise, although unwillingly. Summers were so much effort that my brother and I looked forward to fall and the comfort of closing back together, just firewood to gather and school to annoy us, except for that fall that Dad chose to grind horseradish. I'll tell you the truth, it was November, and what had been muddy pliability was already hardened and caressed by biting wind. Mom said, "No, John, it's too cold to open the windows and the kids are ready for bed. So do it some other time when the smell won't sting." But Dad was set to grind. He was going hunting the next day and would be gone for a week. "Wouldn't some horseradish taste great with an elk roast?" he asked, and started cranking that handle. Wasn't too long before we all knew about the bite smell can take out of your nose, how it can wash the eyes with tears that scald more than just your face. Wasn't long before we were outside preferring the cold. But Dad stayed in, determined to prove it wasn't all that bad. He ended up with 3 pints, but he never planted horseradish again. And Mom refused to eat it. We stayed outside a long time. Mom's unspoken reproach was more tangible than the balloons that followed each exhalation of breath. Up until the day he died, Mom used that horseradish as proof in every argument.